What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roblox Talk. Today I'm going to look at Rachaad White, the Buccaneers running back. He had a good, productive day, 7 catches for 70 yards and 9 carries for 39 yards, 4.3 yards per carry. Uh, Going into the game, it was more like 2.5 per carry. So that 4.3 to me is massive. From this angle, I always like to show just to see the burst of the running back. So watch when Baker hands this ball off, how quickly he goes from 0 to 100. It's zip. Once he sees the hole, he hits it and he lowers his shoulder to pick up more yards, going through the linebacker, not just falling and diving down. He's actually going through this guy to try and pick up more yards, putting the hand down, trying to grab as much as he can. Sometimes he gets in trouble with that with the fumbles, but overall, you want to see the fight. You like to see the actual run blockers looking like they can block, right? You have Wirfs and Stinney opening up an alleyway here. He just lets it develop as everyone else kind of pushes that way, and he cuts back in, one cut and go, right? I mean, it should be that simple, but the Bucs offense has made it extremely hard. I don't know why, but this one, let's break it down. This is the longest run of the game of his season, and pretty much is him getting through the trash, getting upfield, getting outside, and then picking up a big, massive gainer. So how did this develop? Patience, mainly patience, guys. So watch this play develop. Pretty much, it's a double here, and then Sydney's going to try and move over, right? So this is their main run blocker, number 97, massive individual. So he's taking up two guys, holding Sydney up, but Sydney ends up getting to that linebacker at the second level. No one ends up getting on Rachaad White. I mean, you can see Cody Mock here with Luke Gedeke. They're doing the same thing, double, and then he's trying to get to the second level. No one actually gets on to Rachaad White. So Rachaad White pretty much runs into the butt of Stinney and just continues to move. He doesn't, no one wraps him up. So fine, I'll get to the outside. My biggest thing here, it's not just the O line. We've mentioned tight ends, wide receivers. Check out Trey Palmer over here. This guy could have had that alleyway to prevent a big play from happening. Watch Trey Palmer in this block. Talk about staying with the block, staying with it throughout the whistle. He's still pushing this guy to the ground. That's the effort I want to see in our running game. When Dave Canales talks about mentality, this is what I think he's talking about. Do not stop until you hear that whistle blow. This is nonstop blocking, and that's what you want to see. Effort galore. Even Godwin over here getting in the back. Look at that. It pushed him all the way to the ground. I love that type of stuff. Getting outside, big gainer. We need to see more of that. Seriously, we need to see a lot more of that for this Bucs offense to get going. On this play, check out Gedeke. They pull Gedeke over here, comes into this gap. So watch this play develop. It's like a slow. Let's read it slowly, get it. Now, okay. So Gedeke's on the move. He's going to try and get this linebacker here. You got Stinney doubling here. So what are we going to do? Pop right there, there. Now Rachaad White, what are you going to do? He's letting this develop. I like this. So Gedeke gets this one guy. Aaron Stinney gets the double and go. So he gets the double here. This guy's going to try and go into that alleyway where he sees Rachaad White going into. And Stinney gets off that block or gets off the defensive lineman. It gets onto the linebacker. Patience to actually see that's happened. And now he's going to dart into that little gap that's not necessarily there yet, but it truly forms after he lets the block develop. Tries to make a little open field move. But like I said, he's always falling north and south, falling forward. One part of his game that I really like. Here he is now in the pass game. I think Dave Canales is truly understanding how good he is in it now because he found him a lot in this game, a lot. And it's not necessarily great blocks earlier on in the season. This one was great. I mean, Stinney getting out in front, Mike Evans blocking, Hainsey coming all the way down here to block. But once he gets the ball in his hands, he's like natural, like making guys miss, finding those little spaces where he can fall forward. It's not just running through someone or trying to make someone miss. He's feeling where the space is to go to, where's the least resistance, right? And he almost ends up getting a touchdown here. But yeah, give credit to Robert Hainsey. I talk crap about him a lot with him in the running game, but he does have energy. He has juice. He gets after it. He's just not the biggest stout guy that can put up in the running game a lot. Here he is again in the passing game. I think Baker kind of sees what's going on in the secondary. This guy's bailing out severely to go after Godwin. I know Kate Otten kind of gets open. They're probably defending against that. But I think Baker reads what's going on here. If he's pushing out, let me just get this down in the flats, pick up some yards. So he sees Godwin over here. See the defender's way, way out there. There's no one in this space. Let me just dump it off, pick up my yards. I mean, they're giving me the yards, take it. So it's a quick, easy decision. That's the type of stuff that we want to see more in this offense, where it's a quick read and get it out. Because I mean, don't force it. I mean, our passing game is the only thing that's working right now. So if you see something where you can pick up an easy 5 or 6 yards, especially with Rachaad White, how he can make guys miss, Just do it, guys. Okay. And then now here, this one's actually designed for him. So you have a grouping over here, and then you have Kate Otten coming around. This is just a running back screen right here. They set up perfectly. You got all these guys in the front. I love this block by Raheem Jarrett. Check this out. Tosses this guy down to the ground, keeps him down. Kate Otten doing a good job blocking. If Kokeef kind of gets a better block here, maybe that's a bigger gainer. But I mean, either way, getting it to him in space, getting upfield, and he's just trying to make people miss. And what did I say about it? He always falls forward, always looking good there. Again, just being a viable option. Catch the ball first, Rachaad. Like I know he wanted to get upfield real fast, but he's bobbling it there. That's a scary situation. We saw in the Eagles game, he got a ball popped out and fumbled, ends up turnover. Here, I know people are going to get pissed off because look at Trey Palmer, wide the hell open. Baker can't see anything. He's too short. The damn offensive line. Yes, this one's on him. He doesn't have anyone within 10 yards of him. Maybe you should have given it to him, but he ends up going to Rachaad White right here as an option. Collapsing pocket. Rachaad White turns around, sees there's no one within 5 yards. I'm going to make one move, put my foot in the ground, pick up yardage, get upfield. Like I said, that burst that he has to get to the first down, that's huge. And to have a running back that can do that, big enough, strong enough, fast enough, picks up a first down, keeps the chains moving. We need to see more of this. Yes, Baker needs to do better vision-wise, but Rachaad White is a very viable option anywhere on the field. And I think Dave Canales is truly realizing this, and we're going to see a lot more of it moving forward. But other than that, guys, what do you think of Rachaad White's performance against the Buffalo Bills? Let us know down below. Subscribe if you haven't just yet. With that said, until the next one.